Hey everyone, it's Jacqueline with JW Van Minimal. I hope you're able to hear me. I don't know why when I go to a public location, with the exception of the library, that and I have this shiny light on my head, but I'm at a local grocery store that has a little seating and eating area. Thought it would be nice to tape here since I just came from the real estate office, but for some reason they have the television up so freaking loud, and I'm not sure what that's about. It's very irritating to me, and I already sat down, so I didn't think to ask somebody to lower it. So hopefully you can hear me okay, since I'm fairly close to the computer's mic. So we are in VEDA Day 23. OMG, we only have like 7 days left, and I wanted to continue the conversation related to the creating the wellness plan. And again, we're going through the basic setup. I'm going to go a little bit deeper into it as we get into other videos in the future, not during beta. So, first of all, I found my missing other video, and it's a hot mess, I have to tell you. It ended up on my other page that I don't even use for videos. It's just my YouTube. I might have to go and have them turn this down. I'm not sure yet. Anyway, I'm going to try to go with the flow and see what happens. Hopefully, again, you can hear me. I wonder if I turn up my mic, would that help at all? Let's see here. And I hope it doesn't make even the television louder. It's just ridiculous. Oh my goodness. Anyway, we are going to continue with the wellness plan. We're going to go with the flow. It is what it is. And the third, I reorganized them. So the first one I had was changing habits. The other one was me time and self-care. And then this one has to do with emotional and mental health. And that's really a deep subject, but we're going to do the way I've been doing it, and then we're going to get into it deeper later. And this even goes for individuals. I've heard, several van dwellers are, going through these situations, and that's one of the reasons they want to disconnect and go and do van life, because of mental and emotional situations, and that van life has actually helped them. I believe that. So it's emotional and mental health, and I'm going to tell you a quick story, like I always try to do, about a young lady who, she calls me her mentor. I've been knowing her at least half of our lives. Like, I met her in my 20s, she was in her 20s, and she's probably about, I don't know, maybe 5 years younger than me. I know she's about 50 years old or something, but she still has a young spirit, a young heart, and she had also a rough life. I don't know why I'm running across these people, but she also went through the foster care system. She did have a relationship with her biological mother, but many people in her family were either had mental, emotional, or drug use, drug problems. And it's in my family as well. I'm not saying that our family is like perfect, because we have people in our family who has drug addictions and mental health issues. But for this young lady, though, it's just sad. She's a really good friend of mine. She's like a little sister. Everybody's my little sister once they come into my space. And she is really going through it. Now, I don't know if both of her parents died, but she had a biological mom and she had a foster mom. And she was very close to her foster mom as her mom, but she also had a relationship with her biological mom, who was an alcoholic. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, she may have passed away from cancer or something. I don't remember. and I don't remember if her foster parent also passed away. I don't know. But the problem is, this young lady is very intelligent and eccentric. So she always talked about her mental health and being on the edge, as somebody who was, eccentric and, whatever. But recently she's been going down a rabbit hole that really saddens me, related to her mental health, maybe even her alcohol abuse. I don't know, because I've actually been avoiding her in some ways, because you guys know I told you before that I'm an empath, and I can't take on people's stuff, I can't take on too many people's energy. And, we talk on the phone and stuff, and she wants to get together and work together and be like it was in the old days. But at some point, and I need you guys' advice on this, I need advice on how to approach it. When you approach people and tell them what you see them are, they may or may not listen, they may, whatever. I'm not afraid to talk to people about their challenges, but is it gonna help? It's really what I'm doing. So she calls me intoxicated, like alcohol intoxicated, and that really bothers me, because I have people in my own family like that. My ex was that way, so I don't want to be around that. And the way my personality is like I'm a avoidance type person, so I will avoid anything that messes my energy up. So I just need you guys to help me out on this one, because it's very interesting that I spoke with the individual. She calls me sometimes, lots of times when I'm busy and I don't answer my phone for several reasons. One is I'm usually at work, but sometimes it's like I don't want that energy. I don't want to have that. So I just need some comments on how to approach that. And section 3 of the wellness plan has to do with emotional and mental health. And it says, I'm going to read it so I won't have eye contact with you guys. Your mindset and perspective on life are a crucial part of well-being. In fact, your emotions are the trigger for your thoughts and consequently your actions. I totally agree with that. So you think of it as a chain reaction. Situations and events are neutral by nature. I like that quote, neutral by nature. But you react to them with your emotions, positive or negative, which then forms your thoughts and then turn into behavior. So the more you repeat a certain behavior, the more habitual it becomes. And you can always change it. So I'm hopeful for all of us about changing our behaviors and our actions and our habits. And then it just says, and I'll leave this one, the one way to switch these behavioral patterns is through some sort of technique, and it's talking about the emotion you feel. It can be fear, anger, or sadness, and then you start thinking about things that's irrational. So that encourage negative or positive how you act. So, it's interesting. So you may, this is crazy. This is crazy. It says, you may distance yourself from your friend or confront them about the situation, not knowing the reason for their absence or lack of communication. This is exactly what's happening with me. Like, I do not want to be around this individual. So what they're asking us to do is dedicate at least 15 minutes of your day to meditation. And it's simple, and it's a proven practice to calm your mind and reduce stress and help you be happy with who you are. So I'm going to meditate on how to approach my friend. I already decided that I was going to talk to her about it. It's just a matter of when and in what context. Am I going to be with her, or am I going to tell her on the phone, so on and so forth? Because I was stressing out over another situation recently related to my employment, and I was going to go through the motions of putting in a resignation of the part-time job I have, and it was really stressing me out. Like, oh my God, I could, that job is a dime a dozen. They could pick up people any times of day, but me as an empath and a person who's highly sensitive, I'm always wondering, like, oh, am I hurting the company? Am I hurting the manager? Am I making it harder for my coworkers or whatever? So that's the stuff I think about. And I eventually made the call, and first I made the call and it didn't get answered, which was fine with me because I was like, oh goodness, I got to talk about this. Even though when it comes to it, I face things head on at some point. I just don't let it linger too long. So I called and there was no answer. So then I left a rambling text message. Then I got a call back in which I was busy. I think I was even making my video when I got a call yesterday. And I did call back and got the situation resolved. So we worked out a compromise about certain things. I'm still there, but we'll see how it goes. But it was, it had an emotional toll on me. So I'm actually going to get back to a project that I've been procrastinating about for a while for many reasons, but we're going to see what happens. Thank you for joining me again today at JW Van Minimal. I hope that the audio on this thing comes out correctly, and we will see you on the other side. I appreciate you. I'm grateful. And I would like for you to subscribe to my channel, pass the word, comment, like it. I'm trying to get to 100 likes in a week or so, and you can really greatly help me out. So thank you again. I appreciate you, and I will see you on the other side. Oh, that's crazy. Okay. So what's going on is my old computer that crashed had touch screen. So I'm just like touching the pause button or stop button and nothing's happening. I'm like, what the heck is going on here? And then of course on your phones you have the touch screen or whatever, but my computer had touch screen, which I miss dearly. And I will see you on the other side.